finishing what we started the other time, that is marriages and memories. Marriages and memories. And we established that marriages can be influenced, can be affected by memories. Yes, so whatever it is that is happening in somebody's marriage now can be traced back to what happened in the past, or can be used in future as memory. Tomorrow somebody can say, oh, 5 years ago, look at what happened. I was given this, I was treated this way, this was done for me, or I behaved this way. So in future, we'll still make references to what happened in the past. And that thing that happened in the past, we'll still make references to. We put them together and call those things memories. And as it is right now in our marriages, in our relationships, we also look back to what happened in the past. Those things that we can still remember, they are there in our minds, whether they are good or bad, in the positive or in the negative. We call all of them memories. And we are saying that whether it is accepted by everybody or not, there is something that memories can do to people's marriages, to people's relationships, to people's homes. So that day we try to tell people that one can decide on the type of memory to hold on to. The memory you hold on to can decide on how your relationship or your marriage will work out. We did a summary of all we had said, and said that the next time we come, we're going to give ourselves suggestions on how to allow memories to affect our relationships, or the type of memories that we should uphold and the ones we should drop as it concerns our marriages, our relationships, our homes. So my name is Precious Caleb, and I'm glad hosting you today in your family this week with Precious Caleb. It's an family of Focus International, where we're trying to reach out to the singles, the married, the separated, the divorced, and the widows, because we want the relationships to work, marriages to be sweeter, and homes to be more peaceful. All right, so I think that it would be nice if we choose the type of things that will be calling to our minds from time to time. Yes, we have the right to decide on what stays or what plays out from the bank of events that have taken place in our lives, in this our marriages. Yes, we can decide. For me, I have the right to choose on the memories that will be playing out from time to time as it concerns my marriage. And the type of memory you allow to be coming up from time to time is the type that you want to drive your marriage. Whether the marriage will end, whether the marriage will continue, and how the marriage continues, whether in fight, whether in struggles, whether in joy, whether in love, whether in beautiful happenings. The memories you allow to be playing out will take full decision on that. But I think that if you allow me to suggest, I'll tell you to look out for the beautiful memories you've shared with the person you're in a relationship with. Yes, you're about getting married to the person, but from time to time, memories will come up. I would like you to try and think of those things that made you happy, those things that made you to laugh, those things that made you to be excited, those things that made you to like, admire, love, or have strong feelings for that person. Yes, those things might not be great things, maybe little things, but those little things, they matter so much. For example, it won't be bad if you remember how you used to trek a distance to be able to look at that lady or look at the young man that you were in relationship with, that you're married to right now. Memories. Just sometimes remember how you all used to trek together, how you all used to go to school together, how you all used to share stories and laugh over happenings. Get up. Just remember the times you shared fighting those that were fighting you. The times you shared having rough moments, and you were bent on being together. So now that the marriage is looking somehow, now that some things are coming up and you're wondering what next to do, try and bring back those memories, those things that happened in the past that made you to have interest more in that your partner. Yes, look at events, you look at personality, you look at how the person was looking at that time. Now he doesn't know how to dress again. She doesn't dress well again. She doesn't look appealing. And you're getting tired of her. You're getting tired of him. All right. I suggest that your memory should carry you. Should go and bring up those days that you will stand like this and be admiring him. Be admiring her dressing. How she used to, blend colors perfectly. How she used to, look good in that her gown, in that her boo-boo, in that her wrapper, in that her skirt and blouse, in that her trouser suit, in that her skirt suit. How she used to look good. How she used to make sure that her face was always smooth. How she was, always looking fine. That anytime she passed, you wouldn't want any other man to look at her. Remember those days that he used to fill your dreams, fill your mind, fill your imagination because of the way he used to walk, the way he used to carry himself, his dress sense, the way he was speaking in your dialect, the way he used to speak the language that will make you feel like he was the one that composed the language. Just remember those things. Call your mind back. Remember those things. So sometimes when you feel like, what is it? He doesn't look like he used to look. She doesn't look like she used to look. Call your mind back. Remember, there was a time she used to look as the most beautiful woman on this planet. How he used to look as the most handsome, the most charming young man around. That you won't even want anybody to greet him. You won't want anybody to smile at him. Things have changed, I know. But you can still call memories up. Remember how I used to be. Yes, I used to be. Also remember the time you started the relationship newly. And you were able to manage little amounts that were coming in. Remember those gifts he used to send to you. Yes. Remember in those days, using DHL or anything to send small amounts and write long letters and posts. Remember how he used to craft some things, designs. How he used to use those love letter writing sheets to coin words that will make you to be sleepless for nights. Remember. Before you say that, you don't find pleasure in him again, you don't find pleasure in her again. Remember the time that all you knew about pleasure was all that he or she presented to you. Remember. Yes, remember. Remember that there was a time nobody meant anything to you except him, except her. Remember the time they said you must not marry him, that you must not marry her. And you said, lie, you must marry him. That she must be the one. Remember, something must have made you to stick to your choice of marrying that your partner. Now, things are not adding up anymore. Things are not, making you happy around him or her. And you want to throw in the towel and say, no. We have said it here times and times that time has a way of changing things. Time also has a way of revealing things. You don't expect your partner to remain the way you met him or her. You don't expect your partner not to undergo some changes or to have development in different areas of his or her life. No. Changes must occur. Development must take place. And when changes are occurring or development is taking place, some things will be dropped, some things will be added. You notice that somehow, maybe your partner has dropped some attitude, your partner has dropped some weight or has added. You understand? Your partner has dropped some things or has put on some things. Changes occur. But if you can choose the type of memories to call up from time to time, the memories will help you to know what to do with the situation of your relationship or marriage at the moment. You remember how she had to undergo series and series of surgeries just because of what you wanted her to be or how you wanted her to look. You demanded that she should undergo some surgeries. And because of love, because of the relationship, you decided to opt for those things. And now maybe the reactions or the outcome or the after effect of the surgeries have affected her looks, her changes, her appearance or whatever. Now you're feeling uncomfortable. No, just remember. You can't just get up and conclude about your partner now. Have a way of looking back and remembering what happened in the past, the sacrifices. Yes, all that your partner went through, all that your partner let go of, all that your partner faced because of you, because of the relationship, because of the marriage. You can't throw things away, say, no, forgetting the past. No, the same Bible that talks about forgetting the past also say, do not forget, remember. So there are things we need to remember from time to time so that we cannot conclude that the relationship will not work, oh, this marriage will not work, oh, this one is not going to work. Try and remember. In as much as there are some memories that if we bring them up, they will damage relationships and marriages. But we are of the opinion that you have the right to decide on the type of memories you bring up. We are here to ensure that your relationship will work, your marriage will be sweeter, your home will be peaceful. And we are trying to say that for these things to work out, we need you to help us by choosing the type of memories to be bringing up from time to time. Things that you must bring to remembrance. You remember the times that things did not work out, but he or she stood by you and said, don't worry, everything is going to be all right. You remember the time you went for some you went for tests and the medical report was no good at all. But he said, don't worry, everything will be all right. I will not abandon you, I will not leave you. You remember the time there was no place for you to lay your head. You remember the time she had to use her school fees, collect money from her parents and relatives to ensure that you travel out of the country. Remember how she sold her property for you to be able to get this, to get that. Remember the time she slept on the road because she was following you to ensure that you secure that job. Don't throw everything away. Have a way of remembering the good times. The times that you notice that she had every reason to say no to you, but she still checked and said yes to you. Yes, the times that he had options, but in the midst of all and among all available, he said, it's you. Remember. So you cannot get up now and say, I know. No, remember. Remember the times people mocked her, people laughed at her because she chose to marry you. Remember the time they dragged him, called him all sorts of names because he decided that he will marry you and not any other person. Remember, this particular broadcast today is particularly for those that are in the middle of something right now in their relationships, in their marriages, and they are not remembering the good old days. They are not remembering again how their partners, how their spouses, or how their fiancés or their fiancés did or sacrificed or made some efforts. They have forgotten. They don't remember anymore. My desire through this medium is to help you to remember. Try and remember. if I can achieve this, then I've done the best I'm supposed to do for you today. That before you call it quits, before you say that this relationship is not gonna hold again, nonsense, I'm going to tear this wedding card, we have printed the card, and I just realized that the wedding of next week is not going to hold again because he told me you are an idiot. Remember. Sometimes remember your input too. Remember what you did too that triggered whatever that happened. Remember also how this person has endured all your dirty habits or your naughty behavior till this point. Remember. Yes, remember. Because whatever you fail to remember now may come before you tomorrow, when you wish you remembered those things at the time remembering them was so needed. And don't also forget that whatever you're doing now is going to form part of the memories that tomorrow will be trying to bring up. And I want to ask you, what you're doing now, or what you have made up your mind to do, what you want to do now, when future comes and becomes today, would you like this you are doing now, or what you want to do, what you've made up your mind to do, to be called up as memories? And the memories that this one will form tomorrow, will you be proud of the memories? My name is Precious Caleb, and I'm here trying to do my best via the Family on Focus International to make sure that your relationship will work, your marriage will be sweeter, and your home will be peaceful. And today we are anchoring our discussion on marriages and memories. And we are saying that memories can affect marriages. Memories can influence the state, the condition of the relationship or the marriage. And we are appealing to you to decide on what you do today, because what you do today will become the memories that will be played out tomorrow. And we're also pleading with you to choose the type of memories to be calling up from time to time. We have the bad memories, we have the good memories. And we are asking, according to Philippians 4:8, the things to call to mind, the things to think about as it concerns your relationship, as it concerns your marriage. The Bible says, if it is pure, if it is noble, if it is of good report, if it is praiseworthy, if it is without blemish, if it is of good report, if it's something that is worth being thankful about, bring your mind to those things. So now look back and remember. Think about those days, those actions, those events, those appearances, those happenings, those occurrences that are noble, that are praiseworthy, that are of good report, that are admirable, that are pure, that are of good report. Those are the things that you should be bringing to memory. Yes, those are the things you should be thinking of. Let go of those memories that hurt. Let go of those memories that will make you to say, no, this relationship is not going to work again. Let go of those relationships that will those memories that will force you to say no when you're supposed to say yes. Those memories that will compel you to say yes when you're supposed to say no. Let go of those memories and focus on the memories that are of good report, memories that are noble, memories that are praiseworthy, memories that are true, memories that are pure, memories that you can be proud of, memories that are admirable. Those moments that when you think of them, you smile. Even when nobody's around, you'll be smiling. Those memories that when you think of them, you quickly wipe your tears and say, wow, there used to be good old days. Although things are not like they used to be, but I believe that my past wasn't all that bad. And there is hope that my past can be played back very soon. Because there is always a glory of the later house, you know. If you have things that make you happy, if you have things in the past that anytime you remember them, oh, you feel good. Why don't you think that those things can be played back again? Yes, they can be played back. It's a matter of choice. It's a matter of making making efforts and trying to put in your best to see that those things will be played back again. My advice is this: let go of those memories that hurt and hold on to memories that will help your relationships, your marriages, and your home to be at peace, to be of good report, to be desirable, to be admirable, to be of good report or praiseworthy. And if you stick to those memories, there is no reason why your relationship will not work, and there is no reason why your marriage won't be sweeter or your home be more peaceful. The Lord bless you. My name is Precious Caleb, and from Family on Focus International, I'm here telling you to please look out for the beautiful memories. Those beautiful memories, they can make your marriages to be sweeter. They can help your relationship to work. Let go of those ones that are offensive. Life is too short for us to be living in pains of what happened in the past. Let's look out for the things that made us happy and see how we can amplify them and make them to make our marriages, our relationship to be worth enjoying. The Lord bless you. I pray for you that the pains of the past will go. Rather, let the joys of the past keep playing back. That our relationships, our marriages, our homes will be admirable, will be praiseworthy, will be of good report, that people will want to learn from us in the name of Jesus. Till when next I come your way, don't forget, this is your family this week with Precious Caleb, and I'm a Family on Focus International that will try to reach out to the singles, the married, the separated, the widow, and those that are divorced, because we want the relationships to work, marriages to be sweeter, and homes to be more peaceful. The Lord bless you. Go and enjoy your marriages, your relationships, and your home. God bless you.